No, just say your top 4 and your bottom 3.
No,
top 4 and your bottom
I
3.
think bottom 3 is same as his. Watford, Burnley, Norwich.
Yeah.
But I still say Watford, as much as I'd like them not to be there, Everton is not going anywhere.
It's not.
You know, and then top 4, obviously. I don't want to say number 1 who's going to be in first place because I'm not about pep talk, you know? but I think yeah, I won't say who's number 1 or number 2, but top 2 is going to be Liverpool and Man City. Number 3, I think Chelsea is definitely still going to hold it down. Number 4, I really hope Tottenham makes it.
What?
I really.
Can you say something there, boy?
Oh yeah, welcome to another session of Full Footy.
Fulltime Footy. Fulltime Footy. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
The most biased podcast. I was telling Shuffle that the reason they say it's biased is because it's based on I. Hey, man.
That's fine.
You know.
I know we are blessed today.
I know. It's been a long time coming. I just tell you if I granite.
I hope you gents are planning on playing full time today.
I know.
Don't want any injuries, any casualties.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah. But
yeah, it's gonna be a massive episode.
It's gonna be a massive one.
Hey, a lot of things have happened this past week and this past month. We've been away, man.
Apparently, Chelsea have no owner, but yesterday they got a new owner.
Benzema
owns them now.
Benzema owns them on the field, on and off the field.
And I remember we had this chat in the group chat. Yesterday is going to be a French masterclass. And yours truly behind the camera, who's a Chelsea fan, said, no, it's going to be another Frenchman. And he was substituted at half time.
Can't play.
Can't became can't play. I was asking him more, okay, Havertz was busy thinking about the have-nots and the have-nots being goals.
Champions of Europe, they said. Yeah, but welcome back to another episode of Fulltime Footy.
Hey, what episode are we on now, boy?
I'm not sure, but we're in the 20s. I think we're in the 20s. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. But I think we're in the 20s. 21.
21, eh?
Yeah, we might as well be
Isn't it 20? Hey, I will see.
I don't know how you guys are keeping track. There's been too many goals this past week. I can't count.
And Chelsea got 7 of them in 1 week.
And they played Watford for one reason.
Amen.
How can you concede 7 goals at a home in 1 week?
But it's the Tuchel masterclass.
They said.
Like 4 days or something.
Yeah, the difference is 4 days.
Yeah.
You can imagine, boy.
Mendy couldn't rest.
Hey, dog, imagine those Chelsea.
He couldn't mend a thing. They must change Stamford Bridge to Stampede Bridge. But they have another homework when they go back to Madrid. They must bridge the gap between the
Hey, man.
Now let's go for halftime.
Yeah,
Chelsea
but
has
let's
had
see.
enough.
But it's been a long time, boy. The last time we were here, I think we're supposed to mention the Manchester derby.
Yeah.
And also the funny. You see now I'm wearing I'm repping Barcelona because as much as Benzema is a star, but hey, it was unfortunate that he was not there when he got strapped.
And you could see, like you know, remember I told you go to Benzema. I think right now he's the best striker in the world. Like, how can one team play so badly against a Barca team and then play like how they did yesterday? And
it's not even that they were playing well. They were just clinical.
They were just clinical.
They were Benzema.
Nah, but that first half and final was insane. Yesterday.
No, Benzema. 1 chance, 2 goals. 1 chance, 2 goals. That's how efficient he is. More than 100%.
I don't even want to
Because the first 2 goals, those who have chances.
Half chances.
Yeah, they scored.
And Lukaku had the easiest header out of that game. Kai Havertz's header was the most difficult header in that game. Romelu Lukaku had the easiest header in that, and he
They were dishing out headers. His
first 2 touches were headers and he missed.
And he missed
the
all of
second
them.
one, I couldn't even explain.
A free header, dog.
But he's even good with his head, Lukaku.
He's good. He's known for his heading.
Is he the best in the air? Like,
he is.
as a striker?
I think
he is. Remember, I think it was not the first game. The second game that he played, when he first scored his Chelsea goal at Stamford Bridge, it was a header.
I think my question is like, if you were to name your top 3,
no, not top
guys
3,
in the air,
because top 3 Giroud is there.
Yeah.
With his head.
You see, that's what I'm talking
But also,
about.
it's one
No,
thing.
but for those chances that he got, he should have finished.
At
least hit the target again.
At least hit the target. Like, make the goalkeeper say, or hit the post. Or something, dog.
I think, now that we're talking about Chelsea and Madrid, just shout out to Gonzalo Higuain. He's retiring end of the season.
Gonzalo Higuain Mbuzi.
I'll
never forgive him for what he did to Argentina. Mbuzi. Not the record, but Mbuzi. I'll never forgive him.
He's not goated. He's just a goat.
I know. I'll never forgive him. I think he must retire in peace.
But I mean, look at the clubs he's played for. Clearly, there's something.
Yeah, no, he's an elite striker, but I mean, he's one of those players, man, who's like, he didn't reach his potential. Like,
he never.
Yeah, as a youngster, he was supposed to be the next big thing.
No, I think Higuain reached his potential, but it just was not good enough.
Oh yeah.
Because even Morata Morata has went everywhere, but it doesn't mean he's a good player. He has played for all the top clubs. He has went to Madrid twice and came back.
Nah. I think the only reason he's went to those clubs is because of Morata. It's not because he's a good player, dog.
Hey man, hey.
Introduce the party.
Yeah, let the man introduce himself.
Guys, I keep saying I'm not a punisher, I'm a punster.
And I know him as a Knoxman. Number 1 Knoxman.
Yeah.
No, but we're outside. It's been a long time coming. We're here now. So what do you want to talk about, James?
Hey, there's a lot to talk about. Hey, I'm even confused. But I remember the last time we said we were gonna do an episode where we predict the final Premier League standings.
Sure.
So who's gonna win the league? Who's gonna finish in the top 4? Who's gonna be relegated? Who's gonna be the top goal scorer? Who's gonna be the top assister? Who's gonna win the Player of the Year? And we can also mention who's gonna be the Young Player of the Year, because what we've seen this past season is that there's been lit youngsters in the Premier League. Like, it's been...
Isn't Foden put that one in the back? Isn't it done and dusted?
Yeah, Foden is done.
Yeah, no, it's dusted, but I mean,
we can shortlist.
Because there's a lot of young players. Like,
now,
there's Gallagher and there's also this Juice Brihol.
who's this guy? Rhys James is considered as
Rhys James is competing with Trent Alexander-Arnold now.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
So it's competing. Yes, that level. It's like Mbappe. Although you are under a certain age.
But you still.
No longer.
We no longer call you.
We hold you to a
We no
different
longer call
standard
you
now.
a newcomer.
Nah.
But I think.
Because today we don't have time. I think it's going to be dark very soon. So I think the hot one is the top 4. Let's talk about the top 4 race. Let's talk about the whole
top 4 relegation.
Top 4 relegation. Then number 1 to 4 do it after the game on Sunday.
Okay.
Number 1 to 4. How they?
So we do top 4 definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can still do it because at the end of the day, it's going to be a top 4.
Either way.
So whoever. So depending on the top 4 you're gonna choose, you're gonna substantiate why you chose that particular top 4.
Okay.
And then after that game on Sunday, then we can do it again.
Sure.
Which is going to be the final one.
Yeah. So the first question is who's going to take the top 4 spot? That's my question.
I think for me,
the 3 is settled. I think.
Yeah, the 3 is settled. I mean, but Chelsea
is not.
Chelsea are looking suspect. Right now, very, very.
I'm not saying we're gonna lose. I'm just saying mathematically you can still catch.
But there's no one behind them. There's no one who's putting pressure.
Yeah,
Tottenham is trying.
They are putting pressure on Arsenal.
Yeah, but like
not on Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I mean Chelsea.
It's like 1-2 points and we don't even feel the pressure.
And Chelsea still have tough fixtures as well. So it's
but everyone has tough fixtures.
Everyone has tough fixtures.
Going into the last few games.
Few games, like it's lit. It's lit. But I feel like right now, as it stands, Tottenham have a better fixture list. And one thing about Tottenham is they do well towards the end of the season.
Besides, they have a winning manager, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
But they won't get
but they are certified bottlers.
Yeah, they're certified bottlers. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm questioning what Mshef is saying they do.
No, I'm just saying, like, Bona, if you look at their recent history, they do well towards the end of the season.
And they have Conte.
So Bona, as a club, they do well towards the end of the season. But then, right now, they have Conte. So, but I still believe Arsenal are going to finish top 4.
No, I'm gonna it's after Crystal Palace placed them in their place. That's why he's saying that. I mean, he's not even trying to say Arsenal today because they put it in the arse.
They couldn't tell.
I've never. You see, it's been a while since I saw us play that shit. Though.
Yeah, it's like before. I think it was the last time Arsenal played that poor. It was before they went on this winning run. Before they went on this winning run. I think it's
before. When we lost to Everton 2-1.
But you know what they say? Maybe after that lose, then they're going again on a winning run.
Probably.
Because people are saying the same thing happened to Bayern. The last time they lost in the Champions League was to Unai Emery, and he chucked them again. So it had been 25 games without a defeat. People are saying they'll come back.
Yeah, but Arsenal, but let me not talk on Arsenal. I'm sure if you will do the...
Okay,
I don't know how Arsenal plays.
I feel, okay, right now, before the Crystal Palace game, we were favourites to get top 4, right? Because of the way we were playing and we were getting results.
We have 2 games in hand, but the hand is not there, so...
No, but the thing is, the game in hand that we have, it's against Chelsea and it's away from home. I was looking at the fixture list for Arsenal. I think we have 4 games that we're playing in a space of 3 weeks. 4 or 5, I'm not sure. Because this weekend we're playing Brighton, and then we play Chelsea during the week, and then we play United. No, sorry, we play Brighton, and then the following weekend we play Southampton. And then that other week during the week we play Chelsea. And then on Saturday we play Man United.
But it's fine because we're not busy with anything else. It's only Premier League.
But the thing is, our left back, Tierney, he went up injured and is out for the season. So
now Tierney is tearing. He's crying at home.
I'd say a decent backup, but who's
Tavares? He was substituted at halftime. How can you?
Even that substitution
for most of the
even that substitution at halftime, it was long overdue.
It was
supposed to.
And this is where the quality of the team if you're a bottler, it's not gonna work. You need the quality of the team to come out. Arsenal doesn't have that quality.
What the hell
I
are
think
you
they
talking
do.
about?
I
Hey,
think
we
they
do
do.
have
They don't have quality.
Or
We
they
do
can't.
have quality.
No,
It's
they
just
don't
that
have
it's just that
quality.
You don't, okay, you don't have depth.
Yeah, we don't have depth.
But I'm just
We
saying-
do have quality.
Yeah,
we don't
I
have
mean, a
depth. That's
depth,
the
the
problem.
depth.
Yeah, but let's,
So,
for example, for the people that you are competing with for top 4,
Yeah.
pound for pound, player for player, I can tell you that you don't have a player that's
but
good.
you can't talk pound per pound. Manchester has probably the best team.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
And literally pound for pound.
British pound for pound.
British pound for pound. We have the best team in the league.
No, so that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying in terms of quality. I'll never survive.
no, but I mean,
So when I'm talking quality, I'm talking if you're having a bad game.
Yeah.
Maybe a hurricane is just going to pull
Lacazette
up.
can't save anything.
La-
Just, I was telling
The
him
French,
that. Yo,
another Tony Martial,
yo,
ice cold with gloves on.
you know, Lacazette, right? Lacazette has played for Arsenal the whole season, yeah? And Aubameyang still has a better goal scoring record.
Aubameyang was your best player, but
Aubameyang is
by
in Barca now,
far.
killing it. And Lacazette is still behind.
And
Aubameyang
there is
is
still-
lacking behind.
he's playing first nine.
playing first line. He's playing against us literally. Hey, Faras, Yaka.
Staying first nine.
It's
Yeah, boy. So that is why I'm
So
saying
top
that
four
you
spot.
have good players, but most of your players they cannot. Most of them they can't have maybe individual moments. Maybe
Yeah.
Odegaard and Smith Rowe and Saka.
Yeah,
maybe.
we don't
Martinez
have-
as well. Does have
Yeah. The
Martinelli.
Brazilian.
Martinelli.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Brazilian Martinelli.
But I think it all depends on. I think it's gonna come down to the North London derby. Whoever wins that North London derby is gonna
Goes to
finish
the
top.
North Point.
Goes to the North.
Ends
But
up
what,
in the
what
North.
I would say is that the Champions League is coming back to North London, so Manchester has to sit this one out, unfortunately.
So you're saying
Yeah.
the Champions League spot, you mean, or the Champions League itself?
No, the Champions League spot.
Yeah, hey, you must be very clear on that one.
Yeah.
The Champions League spot.
Yeah.
It's coming to North London now. Manchester has to, except for City.
Yeah, but honestly,
The red part of Manchester needs to.
The Red Army.
The red army.
but you may be
It
right.
is
You may be right. I think the Champions League may come to Manchester.
It's a huge possibility, but
The city. The city, not.
As a city,
Yeah.
the way Real Madrid are playing,
Never.
I
Never.
predicted that City are gonna win the Champions
never.
League.
Imatriti siyayithanda nani niyayithanda kodwa don't get ahead of yourself.
Nantwana. Yeah, yes, you know what? You know the thing was there are certain things that are meant for certain clubs. You understand? That's a given. You see Al Ahly, they are meant to win the Club World Cup in Africa.
Yeah.
Real Madrid are meant to win the Champions League.
Yeah, when you say it on a history basis, sure.
Yeah, and there's proof.
History
There's
is
proof.
for them.
But
You-
we cannot
right?
just use that. It's like what Chelsea was saying. Yours truly said they will beat Real Madrid just because they beat them last season, but it was unfounded. It was based on nothing.
Yeah, I
it's the
think-
same thing
I
as the
The
Champions
same way
League.
they beat us.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, you know what I'm saying? With
You can win it because you've always won it.
Yeah,
But-
which is
Yeah.
true, because when it comes to, even if you don't play well, in Real Madrid, what they have is experience. Like they know how to win.
But
And when it comes to crunch moments in the Champions League, you need players who know how to win.
Yeah.
So teams like PSG, Manchester City, right? Even though they have Pep Guardiola, but the players themselves,
They don't have that
They don't have
mentality.
that mentality.
Yeah.
So that's why most of the time they bottle it. You
I think
understand?
I agree with them, Chef, because half of the cups that Chelsea has won, I don't know how. Especially the Champions League at 2012.
Yeah, the 2012 one.
2012 one,
It was
just
like certain things are not for certain
even
clubs.
even at the biggest thing, like you look at Chelsea now as a team, and hence I said I don't think they're gonna come back with the football they play. I don't understand how they've gone
Chelsea
so
play like
far.
shit, dog.
They play.
They play
They don't
back
play
five.
we've been playing shit.
They play
Yeah,
shit, it's
you
just
guys
that they
don't
win.
play a confident football. You
Yeah,
just win.
they just win.
We don't have confidence in the style you
And
play.
Fulltime,
Yeah.
it's not like we are parking the bus.
You just
It's
don't.
just
You don't know what
We
you're
don't have
doing.
those penetrating passes, man.
It's
Yeah.
because you play Loftus Cheek. He plays cheeky passes.
Hey,
Square passes
Square
every
passes
time.
all the time.
I watched him against Watford. Loftus Cheek. The only thing he does is to pass the ball to Rudiger so that Rudiger can shoot for him. or he passes to Aspilicueta so that Aspi can cross for him. But that's his role, that's his job, because as a midfielder,
to see that
can
Chelsea
do better.
is not gonna come back. They tried to change their system at halftime, and they played worse than they were playing in the first half. Because in the first half they were playing a back five, and then they substituted Kante and they went to a back four.
Yeah.
And they played worse. So it's that's what I'm saying. Even Chelsea are very suspect. That third place is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
If for instance us, we go to Stamford Bridge and we beat them, right? Then it means we're gonna be ahead of them, right? In terms of points, because if we beat them and then it's like a 6-pointer. So they lose 3 points, we gain 3 points, and we have a game in hand, right? So if you beat them, we're gonna be above them.
Yeah,
so
but
it's still in the balance. Man.
So West Ham is no longer in the race.
West Ham. The thing is they still have Europa League, and they're gonna play Lyon, and I think
they don't have that much depth.
They don't have much depth. Yeah. So
and they are West Ham.
Yeah,
and they are West Ham at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, the men at Manchester must just take it on their chest. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I think we need a break. As a Manchester fan, we need a break from the disappointment. We need to go build our team.
Yeah. There's no team now.
But I don't think there's any building material left, man.
They've been building.
You know what?
More than £1 billion on players.
But
pound for pound.
Just play. Don't be building and watch that.
No, but like I've been saying, they want to bring on Ten Hag. I don't know what's his name, but like it's Ten Hag, his surname. Eric Ten Hag. So the issue with him, I've been saying, they're not gonna give him time. If you look at the identity of the Premier League, they've given the coaches almost years, man, to build a team.
But I'm saying,
except Chelsea,
because they don't build a team.
Immediate success, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, they needed it.
Why?
But right now, since there's problems with like the ownership and stuff, so I don't think that's gonna work anymore.
Yeah.
Because Roman was very clear like with what he wanted.
And
if you don't deliver, he fires you. He doesn't care.
You guys really think ownership is gonna change this year? Because I feel
the reason why Arsenal and Man United are so shit right now
is because of the ownership.
It's not because of
I'm saying
because of the club.
Roman is not gonna change.
Didn't you see we were playing American football there? Manchester United.
We're playing
we
soccer.
We just kicked the ball forward.
Yeah, we're playing soccer.
We're playing football. We're playing American football. We just kick it to the front and hope Maguire carries it.
The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. They're playing a Super Bowl.
That's a Super Bowl.
Yeah. But on that point, I really don't think you need to give someone time to be a good team.
Amen.
You need 3 transfer windows to be a good team.
Yeah, but how long does 3 transfer windows take?
It's like
and
2 years.
And also, what's the appetite at Manchester to spend money? There isn't.
But remember, I get what he's saying, because it for except for Chelsea, every other club in the Premier League, you need time. Liverpool, for them to become what they are right now, it took time. I think it took like +- 4 years, and that's like 8 transfer windows.
Yeah, but
and even Manchester City, like when Pep came,
they didn't win.
They didn't win.
They got out 4-0 at Everton.
Lookman. so it needs it's gonna take time. I feel like right now what Manchester United need to do is what Arsenal did. So what they need to do is just get rid of all the players that are not good for the club. But Paul Pogba is one of them. Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't think
all of them.
You know what I say? As much as it's easy for you guys to say get rid of all of those players, right? You can only do that if you have a coach who has a good identity.
And it's Eric Ten Hag.
Who has an idea what he wants to do.
It's Eric Ten Hag.
And Eric Ten Hag.
It's Eric Ten Hag. That's what he did.
It looks like he has an idea.
Scholes keeps on saying it. Rio keeps saying it. This is not a normal club. This is not Ajax.
All those guys. You see all those people.
This is a big club.
Yeah, it's a big club.
No, but okay, why are you saying it's a big club? They haven't been a big club for the last 10 years.
Now you know how they quantify a big club in football. It's your history, what you've
your supporters
and your supporters.
The complexity
Man United
of what
are
you're
a big
managing.
Brand. Like if you talk about Premier League, you're talking about Manchester.
We're not saying technically he's a good coach.
Yeah.
The egos he's gonna have to deal with.
That's what I'm
is
saying.
He big enough for
no,
those
that's what I'm
egos
saying.
as well?
What I'm saying is that we need
Agreed.
Eric Ten Hag because Eric Ten Hag is not going to buy Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's not going to buy Declan Rice.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the route that we need to go. We need to get rid of all these players.
Basically, what you're saying is we need to go back to development.
That's
What
what a good team is.
If you've looked at Ajax, right, and what they've done with their development structures, right, is what Man United needs, and we do have.
But we
the
do
infrastructure.
have
the infrastructure.
We have the infrastructure,
right?
we have the
We have the
development.
system,
The
right?
only thing is to
But-
step up from the development to the first team.
And I'm saying, how long does it take? It takes years.
It takes years.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at Rashford, those boys who came through Man United's academy, they're good.
They're good,
right?
yeah.
But they've sort of creeped or crippled now.
Yeah.
They're
not
stagnant.
good. They're stagnant.
They
They're not-
don't develop players.
Yeah,
They
it's,
don't-
Exactly.
it's because you know the thing is, right? Yeah? Until you have players that have big personalities in the club, you're not gonna have success. Because it is Tina. We experienced it. Not at Arsenal. We used to have players like Apo Sanchez, Ozil, Aubameyang, Mustafi, like players who were on big contracts.
Mustafi, Mr.
So for us to be in a position we're at right now, we had to like get rid of those players that were toxic to the team. Like even when they even granted Jack as one of them, but I don't know why he still plays.
Because he has,
But
I think he has nudes that.
It has,
night.
but what
He
United
can
need
make
to
the world shake now.
what United need to do now is to not qualify for Champions League.
That's the best
That's
thing.
the
That's the
best
best
thing
thing
that
that
can
can happen.
happen to
us.
Because if they don't qualify, sorry boy. Because
Yeah.
if they don't qualify, then Pogba leaves.
Pogba
Then Ronaldo
leaves.
doesn't renew. He leaves,
He
and that's
leaves, yeah.
exactly what we need. We need
Yeah.
players.
Do you want Bruno still there?
Bruno is extended.
Yeah,
and Bruno is the heart of the team.
Yeah, Bruno.
But I still feel like we need to see Bruno play alongside Donny, because the current and you'll see the current formation has been playing doesn't allow them to play alongside each other, right? So you're gonna need a coach who and that's why I support Ten Hag coming, because he likes Donny. He's been with him.
Yeah.
He's gonna
he can get the best out of him.
get the best out of him.
All I'm saying, dog, is that to be a good team, to be a good team, I'm not saying to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
You don't need money. You don't need 4 years to be a good team. It's like when Klopp came to Liverpool. The first season he was winning, the first 2 seasons, I think he was winning 4-3 and he was playing with Boma Pentek. Already you could see that the team was
Guys,
good.
You think
It was-
great managers don't but
Sure.
great managers don't just come fit.
Yeah.
They come once in a while. What Xavi is doing now at Barca is insane.
Crazy.
And-
And he's one of a kind. You can see
He's-
that he's one of.
Eric Ten Hag is, I think Eric Ten Hag is that.
Hey man, he's had too many disappointments.
So
For
Pochettino,
me.
for example, Pochettino.
Yeah.
Now you can't bring Prosh, guys.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's a
Pochettino,
failure.
Pochettino, when he
I don't
when he
think he's a
leaves,
failure.
when he leaves PSG, what do you think is going to go? He's at an Everton level when he leaves.
He's failed everywhere.
He's
It's
failed.
failed everywhere.
That's the thing, like
And if we and
I
if
think he
appoint-
needs to go to international.
But I think he's failed with teams that have almost the same identity. Like the issues were still the same.
Pochettino-
You look at Tottenham, he had probably one of the best teams.
boy,
You go to PSG, probably one of the best teams. Still fails.
Pochettino's
and he's not going to
Pochettino's
succeed at United.
Pochettino's stance, his achievement is overachieving with small teams. That's what it does.
Yeah, so
He just overachieves with small
So him-
teams.
Pochettino mustn't come to Man United.
He's
He
a
must stay at
bottler.
the porch. He must stand by the porch and relax. And relax.
But because the first thing that we do if we happen to have Pochettino, we bring a Hurricane, and that's a bad thing.
move,
That's a bad move. That's the bad move.
Yeah.
If you have a big player, you develop a player. Salah, when Liverpool bought Salah, it was Salah, but he became Salah at Liverpool.
At Liverpool.
Mane became.
all of those players.
De
they
Bruyne became De Bruyne
at
at
City.
City. They never bought a
a
well
world-class player.
because it will never work. Because if you buy a pauper, then you must build around it. How do you build around the central midfielder? It will never happen.
Yeah,
but let's.
so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems with United, and me personally, I'm loving it. I'm having the time of my life right now.
Even the champions of Europe, they love it.
The joy that I get from seeing United fans suffer. Like I sleep peacefully at night.
You see now, boy.
So,
You see now. Now I think
crazy.
is that the point that we've taken for the last 10 years, we've taken all the shortcuts that were possible to buy success, and they have not worked. Right now, it's the only way to go is to go back to basics.
It's to rebuild.
And it's the real rebuilding, not.
And we are kings of rebuilding. We've rebuilt teams
Yeah.
with Sir Alex, obviously.
And you see, another thing, what United fans have to accept is that you obviously in terms of history and
you're
you're a
about to
big
say
team.
that thing we've seen. You're not a big team. Stop thinking that you're a big team.
And why not?
Like you need to
Look at Arsenal. They don't have hope.
be like us.
They don't have hope.
Us, the thing is with us, we support our team through bad times and through good times.
But-
I believe that at some point we're gonna get the good times back. I
And they're
believe
coming.
Arsenal are coming.
And they're coming. It's like United, boy. They are coming.
I
coming.
think Arsenal's one is also depending on what they go and do in the next few transfer windows.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Personally, I don't want Arteta in the club. I've been saying it in this podcast, and people know how I feel about that.
I
That
think
man is fine. He managed to get us to where we are right now.
he must
But I
leave.
think for us to go forward and for us to challenge for things, for big trophies, not FA Cup, challenge for big trophies,
but-
we need an astute coach.
Yeah.
Someone who's going to be able to handle big players, because the reality is that if you want to win big things, you have to have
big players. You cannot win with your academy.
You cannot win with your. It's fine. You can
you can fuse
progress.
them in.
You can progress using your academy players.
But there's no team that has had maybe 5 breakthrough players from the academy. All 5 of them. You probably come to have 1 or 2 in the first
No,
team.
but Barca did it with Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets.
Not obvious. That's Barcelona. That's Barcelona.
That's what I'm saying. Those
That's
players don't come
Barcelona.
on
Jordi
top.
Alba,
That's
those players.
Barcelona.
One team
That's
also, like,
Barcelona.
just
Even their
when-
rejects, they are better than.
but as we're having this conversation about top 4,
Cucurella, boy.
I've said it before that like I'd personally like to see West Ham in the Champions League,
Yeah.
and the best way for them to do it is to win Europa League. But I don't know how they're gonna do it.
They won't.
I don't know how they're
They
gonna
won't.
do it.
Barcelona is unstoppable.
I still say David Moyes might just surprise you.
Never.
Nah,
Never.
I say let's
Mikel Antonio.
Antonio, striker sa Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Striker sa Kevin. Sakuni kora kuruma ngaso.
That guy is a right back.
he's a right back boy.
I've never seen such a
I
worst
think
footballer like that
I
guy.
think you need Kevin to back him up, just like Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey are shit.
But also like just
And Kevin,
Everton.
he always
Everton are
says
shit.
he always says he supports
Everybody survive.
beautiful
Don't punish
football and
them.
things like that. Mari, he backs players like Kevin. He always
he always
says with the
Yeah,
Yours truly.
but also,
no Kevin.
Yeah,
Yours truly is
Kevin.
behind the camera.
yeah.
but Kevin always says that he likes anti-football. That's why he likes Mourinho.
He's anti-football.
He's
very, very much.
give football.
Hey man, he's like Diego Simeone. You know, what is happening
Yo,
this week?
Simeone.
Weekend? Like,
It's disgusting.
like
Simeone is
I've
the
never
boys.
seen that before. I've seen about when we were playing Atletico last season, Champions League.
Yeah.
I've seen 6 at the back. It was just
Simeone thinks this thing is a simulation. He thinks he was
Okay, I
simulating.
think it's fine. Like, as long as you are not handling the ball, and that's fine. It's within the rules. But come on, if you are supporting that team, would you want to see your team playing like that?
Even me when I can't allow myself to get clapped like that on FIFA. I'm pop on FIFA,
No shots on
but you can't get clapped
For
like
the
that
first
even
time,
on
they had
FIFA.
no
man.
shots, not on tech. They had
No, man.
no
they had
shots.
no shots at all.
No shots at all.
boy.
And you have João Felix on the bench.
And that's the standard.
Luis Suarez,
That is the
one of
standard
the
of
best
Manchester
strikers in the
United.
world.
They got knocked out by a shitty team like that. That's how worst they are. It could have been them in the quarter final.
Atletico.
They
Could
got
have been
knocked
us,
out.
but we could have played City either way. Dog. I
was
don't want people saying what. I
It's
don't
going to
want,
be. It's going
I
to
don't
be
want Peter
curtains.
Drury saying what he said the other time when he was like, same city, different galaxies. Nah, man.
But so what are we saying? I going back to what we said we could.
We didn't
talk
say who
about.
was gonna win. Sorry,
Who?
but you didn't say who was gonna win the league.
I think
Oh,
we can just say the top 4.
The top 4, yeah.
Okay,
So
top 4.
I think we did have predictions on the show if I remember correctly, but I
Just need to run back the tape.
just need to run back the tape. So I believe from what I've seen so far for the season, I believe Liverpool are going to win the league.
Okay.
I said before, like Liverpool are going to win the league. I want Liverpool to win the league personally.
Sorry, boy. Before I'll let you continue with your train of thought. I once said here before with Kevin, and we said
that's quite a liver to say that. You need a pull of liver to say that.
I once said a Liverpool. Okay.
You need a pull of liver.
Yeah, but I said we're going to finish above Liverpool, and I withdraw it, and I've always withdrawn it even way before.
And
So you can continue.
Kevin was like, there's no way Liverpool is going.
That's what we said. After we signed Ronaldo and we
You were like,
beat
Newcastle.
Newcastle,
They beat Leeds.
we beat Leeds and Newcastle.
you felt like you were on a roll.
Yeah. And we had Ronaldo. Continue, boy.
Continue.
Continue.
So,
Yeah, so
On your
before, I need a pull of liver to say that. So based on what Liverpool have been doing and the type of football they play, they're very dynamic. Like they're very
it's interesting. It's nice. It's good football to watch.
It's effective football. Like it's effective football, and they score a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So
And they've depth now.
And the what?
They've depth now.
Oh, they've depth. Yeah, they've depth. One thing they didn't have.
But
before.
I mean, go back to La Liga was once like that, where Barca was playing tiki-taka. It wasn't like it got to a point where you don't want to watch football or watch Barca. It was beautiful nonetheless, but it was like
you knew like teams
team construct and
you knew you're gonna
it's
and
like
Real
City.
Madrid.
It's like City.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
now.
Liverpool
Liverpool used to play like Real Madrid back in the day. Very efficient, scored goals, had some of the best strikers.
Heavy metal
right?
football. That's
but
why
it
they
doesn't
call it.
always win you titles.
But I think what I love about Liverpool right now, what they didn't have, even when they won the league, they didn't have like players who could come in if maybe someone gets injured.
They have depth.
They have depth now and quality. Diogo Jota is quality now. That man is the shortest man in the Premier League.
But he's got more headers.
He's got more headers than everyone.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
It's ridiculous.
Boy, sorry again, boy. It's, when I watch, I always digress and come back to United because they're shit, right? There is no way you can. Yeah, there is no you can score a goal if you don't even attempt to put the ball in the box. That's what Trent and that's what Trent and Robertson do. Just give the striker something to do. Just because you can't cross, now you don't cross.
So Trent is busy building trenches on one side. Robertson is busy figuring spice. Robertson's spice.
Continue, boy. Just end your talk for end your talk. I need to close the show. Close the show, boys. Close the show, boys.
Hey, man.
I like it.
Which one?
Yeah, just continue, boy. Your top four. Your top four.
And then City obviously are gonna finish second, and then I think Chelsea are gonna finish third, and Arsenal are gonna finish fourth. That's my top four.
Okay. Is that
United, and then maybe going down the table.
Yeah.
I really want Tottenham to.
And then United, West Ham 6th, Man United 7th.
Oh, you're just when you're taking your rival, your London rival too much.
Too much.
It's not possible.
Too far.
Spurs are on your feet. They are on your heels. It's like they are in your position right now.
Yeah.
They have taken your position.
We're gonna finish above them, but they're gonna finish below us.
Oh, just below.
Yeah, just like where they finished very in their history. Behind Arsenal most of the time. So, and then I think who's gonna get relegated? It's heated down there, boy.
It's
Do you want to
more
take
cold.
that to another
It's more
discussion?
cold.
Or do you want
It's more cold than heated.
It's more cold than heated, man.
Yo, man.
But I think the teams that are in the bottom three right now, Norwich have been like.
Yeah,
why did
Norwich just-
man? I don't understand how you would win the championship and then get relegated same time.
Yeah,
Like,
Norwich.
it makes sense. It doesn't make
They
any
don't
sense.
know, they don't know where they're going, Norwich. They come in. They just come in, go
all
out.
the time, man.
Always, it's
Always
their
it's like
identity,
that.
dog.
They win the championship and convincingly, like they beat everyone.
On some Jomo Cosmos level.
and then the next season they kept relegated all the time.
Hey man, I think they're just one of those teams. They have to be in the Premier League.
No, they don't have to. That's why they don't stay there, because they really don't have to.
But they're always back.
It's like Burnley. Burnley.
It's not a good advertisement for the Premier League. For them to do that. It's like Jomo Cosmos. Jomo Cosmos always get promoted to the PSL, sell all their players, and then get relegated again.
But at least they were unearthing players, so you can understand that they get promoted and then they sell their talent and then they go back. But for what
really so Noga Jomo.
So who's getting relegated?
Norwich.
So Norwich is getting relegated. Watford are playing like shit. I don't know.
Hey, but Watford deserves to stay. They've been clapping some big teams. They
clap the champions of Europe, for God's sake.
Watford deserves it.
Brentford. Oh no.
What, Brentford?
Remember the heart attack, man.
It's United.
Oh, it's Christian Eriksen.
Eriksen, he attacked Chelsea after he was attacked by his hands.
He's back, man.
And then I think the last one who's gonna get relegated is Burnley. Burnley needs to leave. It's okay.
Yeah. Burnley,
it's enough, guys. It's enough, man.
And boy, what I'm saying is that you see English football is peak now, but it's shit. When Real Madrid and Barcelona were at their best, Premier League was not at the top of European football.
Yeah.
But Premier League was good back then. Was good. Right now, Premier League, they've won the Champions League in the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
But can you see the quality of the teams there? Chelsea won the Champions League.
Amen.
When Real Madrid were at the top and Barcelona at the top, it's not like United not United, but the Premier League was shit.
Yeah.
They were really good because the standard of football was very high.
Yeah.
But now the standard of football is set by Chelsea and.
But remember, also in general,
they're very good. Like for instance, I feel like English Premier League right now is
probably the best.
Is the best league.
It's overrated.
No, I don't think it's overrated.
I don't think it's overrated. There's just no other better. They have no competition.
Yeah.
You can't go watch La Liga.
Last season, I remember if it wasn't for Arsenal, it was gonna be a 2 English clubs fighting for Champions League and 2 English clubs fighting for Europa. So that's when you know that the quality of football is at
That
the
happened
peak.
once when Liverpool and Spurs were playing the UEFA final and me and you were
Oh yeah. And it's been like that for a couple of years.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think that's the best football that we can get.
Yeah. No, it's not.
No, it is. Right now it is. I'm saying right now
it is.
Yes.
But the best coaches are in the Premier League.
But in
the best
retrospect to the football we've seen over our generation.
We've seen. You know, when Real Madrid was winning those,
Obviously.
it's not like the other teams were just pub. They were trying.
No, listen, you know what's the difference between
football or the time
you know what?
back then of the players.
Yeah, also, you know what's the difference between those teams and these teams now? Those two teams had Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi at their peak.
Yeah.
So that's why they were winning everything. Because you had literally the 2 best players of our generation competing at the highest level. So obviously, if you have those players in your teams, because it was only them.
Yep, but I think
to be honest, because every other team was just shit.
I think that takes us to like next time what we want to talk about. Like in the next 5 years, 10 years, what does football look like? Who are the emerging?
I just feel like
emerging
Arsenal
players. Like players. Like
Arsenal is one of them.
hold your horses.
Hold your horses, man.
So, but all I'm saying is that we understand English football is at the top now, but I feel like because it's like for me English football or the Premier League is like the South African PSL. Wait.
You mean in comparison to what?
Wait for it. So I'm saying, you see, the fact that you have TTM, the Galans, Marumo Galans.
You know, I saw Ibaroka dog, ne? Ibaroka, they are 16th on the log. But Ibafara, its main striker.
Yeah,
He
boy.
plays
He
for
comes from
Baroka.
Baroka.
I saw
guys.
that Tobechane.
Yo,
Football will kill you a real dead.
Yeah.
This other game, he was busy complaining that I don't know people playing football like this.
Is the head coach. He's referring
And
to his team.
he was referring to when he said he didn't know people were playing football like this. It's a pity that he was referring
To his own team.
to a striker that is a striker.
For our national
Bafana
team.
Bafana. When he said I don't know people who play football like this, he meant striker say Bafana Bafana.
Bafana, it's not just Bafana ngama goals. And they gave those goals away to France.
Okay, but back to it, boy. Back to it. I was just saying in terms of you can have the media and everything, but as long as you are hyping a Baroka that's in the league, if Baroka is in the top division of your league, and you don't say anything about that, you don't say anything wrong about that, it says something is wrong in that league. Yeah. If you have Burnley, and you are not saying there's something wrong about Burnley, there is something wrong about the league. The only thing is that you just have the media, you just have the pundits, you have all the cameras.
Nah, but
Equal keeper England, Yazigubi.
no.
If he's fighting for relegation,
Nah,
but there's nothing that's being said about that. They'll rather criticize
and they don't
England
trash.
or Dahea. Why are you?
Yeah, and they don't trash them. That's true. The media,
So
the
as long
English
as
media is good.
So as long as you allow Burnley to be in the Premier League freely and you don't bash them,
But to be honest, I'd rather watch Burnley any other time than some of the top 5 teams in the PSL.
no.
I'd rather.
No, obviously, PSL and Premier League is different. But in terms of the football and how they have all the players, they have all the coverage, they have all the sponsors, they have all the money. So players want to come to the PSL, players want to come to the Premier League. Yeah. But I think Burnley are one team that have most English players, and it says something about. If you must say you cannot just let it. Burnley must get relegated, but you want them to stay up because they are an English team traditionally. But they're playing shit, just like Baroka.
Because I hear you because if you look at it, right, even in South Africa in general, most African players do want to play in the PSL. It's probably one of the best leagues in Africa.
It pays,
right?
yeah.
It pays.
And it has
The most commercialized.
and it has the camera, so you can.
It's the most commercialized league.
and I think it's about time we also just started building that to build our
But I think
own.
that's what Sundowns is trying to do, because if I you know why I was disputing the fact that Premier League, IFAN and the PSL, if you look at the Premier League, the English clubs are competing at the highest level. Like they're winning Club World Cups, Champions Leagues, all those things. They're winning Club World Cup and Champions League, all those things. But
And Sundowns are starting to.
no, but but on the other hand, in the PSL, it's only Sundowns who are doing that.
Yeah.
So there's no competition from Bona, from Pirates and Chiefs and all of those other clubs. So but the Premier League, all the top 4 clubs were in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and they still are even now.
So my
So you see, it means the quality of football is there.
So I think
And,
I think just to close that thing, because I'm not saying a PSL is like the only thing.
We're gonna close this podcast.
The only thing.
We're gonna close this podcast.
The only thing I'm saying is that at least the Premier League, all their politics, they are based on football. Say, they're based on football. But in terms of having all the facilities, all the players want to play there. That's what it is. But they can do better. As much as they are at the top of European football right now, I think they can still do better. Because the only big teams is Liverpool and Manchester City. The others.
Chelsea is also.
No, it is a big team, but can you see if you're hyping up Chelsea for playing like this and they're still number 3 and you don't see anything wrong about it?
But also I'm against what you're saying. Like, I don't know if this is what you're saying, but English media, the Premier League is all about English teams, English players. I see nothing wrong with that, and this is something we should be replicating in the PSL. When you look at the best keepers in the PSL, they're not even South African. So how are we even gonna build the base for our own goalkeepers? You look at Egypt. Did you see how many they brought on 3 goalkeepers in one tournament? And did you see the quality?
And all of them are playing in Egypt.
And I think maybe they might have some rule that says goalkeepers strictly must be Egyptian.
Yeah, so I know, it's simple. This thing is simple. To develop football, you don't need it. You just need to control the quality.
Yeah.
No, but I still say you need to develop from your own.
And that's what I'm saying. You just need to control the quality.
But Bafana Bafana. I had suffering. No, I had suffering, dog. And until the management or the executive of SAFA is footballing people, it's not gonna work. If you bring politicians to run football, then it's not gonna work. Obviously, it's gonna be run like a political.
Yeah, it's just
party.
like any other. It's like we want to win a district. It's almost like that.
It's like we want to win a district. So until they fix that, and then start hiring coaches, then can nurture like young talent. That's the only way we can go forward. But hey, Bafana, hey.
Did you see those niggas went there to play? They went there to take selfies.
Dog. And they didn't even wait like to go into the tunnel. They just like guys.
Our striker. The only evidence that he caught Mahopa is a self-food popper.
But I can't remember who it was. They even asked for a shot, dog. They asked for Mbappe's shot.
William said, I got Mbappe's shot.
And our journalists,
And
our journalists are shit. Our journalists are shit. After Bafana goes to France and play that shit match, when they come back here, that's the first question that you want to ask. Which kid? Whose kid did you get? Fucking hell, man! What was happening on the pitch? Okay, we'll ask those things.
I'm gonna you chose even your media. I keep telling Shaful. If you look at the pundits, you look at in English football.
They're ex-players.
They're people
they know
who
the
love
ball.
Football.
They know.
So why not these are the people from, I don't want to say names, but you know them. the Insta people. That's why they'll ask about the shit.
You can't just as much. Okay, let me not say it, but you cannot just. Boy, you cannot just because when you want everything to be fair, you want gender to be balanced.
But you have female people who are in sport. That's what.
Do you know Utembi? We have a football player who plays for Barcelona that is African, and we also have a Mzansi female football player that is also playing in the La Liga.
Yeah.
We have South Africa's the only who has scored more than 100 goals for Banyana.
Yeah.
He's not on those platforms. Who's there?
Hey, dog.
Who's there?
Amen.
Who is there?
Amen.
Who is
People
there?
who've never probably. I mean, even the football knowledge, man, it needs to come out. You need to see what they're discussing in the football.
And another thing, why are we not back in the stadium again? Why are we not back in the stadium? The president said, let's go back to the stadium. Then they said, they want to hold a meeting. Then they said the meeting didn't even end. They had to come back tomorrow and finish it. Only to say, we're not another week again.
I did say at the beginning, they should have asked themselves these questions. Are we going to go through full time? That's why it's important to ask before you start that meeting.
No, boy.
But guys, in closing from my side, guys, I still feel like we need Norwich. The reason I was saying I like Norwich in the Premier League because every season at least they get to say which one is this one. when they look at the league, they have to ask themselves and they start with no. Which one is this one?
Let's close. Let's close. But in closing, talk, just say your top 4 and your bottom 3. Your top 4 and your bottom 3.
I think top bottom 3 is same as his. Watford, Burnley, Norwich. But I still say Watford, as much as I'd like them not to be there, Everton is not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, and then top 4, obviously. I don't want to say number one who's going to be in first place because I'm not about pep talk. You know? but I think yeah, I won't say who's number one or number two, but top two is going to be Liverpool and Man City. Number three, I think Chelsea is definitely still going to hold it down. Number four, I really hope Tottenham makes it.
What?
I really like.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal.
You are anti-football when you say
no.
Tottenham.
I mean,
Arsenal
Arsenal still feels like it's still a developmental club. They must go develop further.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them in the
They must play
Champions
class
League.
players first, or not even class decent players.
But like, I don't also want to see them in the Champions League. I
No
don't
Thomas,
think their
no party.
Yeah, no party. there mustn't be any party in the Champions League. So yeah, we'll see party go AFCON. And we'll believe it when we see it. Because we are Thomas. We only believe it when we see it.
That's truly.
Yeah,
Boy.
that's it
Top
for me,
4,
man.
bottom 3. Top 4, bottom 3.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Asuga, that yours truly. Champions League has to stay.
You always have this thing up because there's Arsenal.
Ghana, Champions League has to stay in London, boy.
Bottom Norwich, Watford, Leeds.
Never. Marcelo Bielsa is
but
gone,
not
so
Burnley.
they are
Anyone but
safe.
Burnley.
Leeds is not going anywhere.
Anyone but Burnley, even Everton can go.
On some Kevin level now. You see now we are trading on some Kevin level.
And the only thing I'm saying, Burnley is staying up.
It's
So
not
Leeds
possible.
and Everton, they must decide themselves.
Burnley
Yeah.
is anti-Premier League, guys. It has to be.
Yeah, I think my pep talk. So I think Manchester City. I just think in terms of consistency, and I think they'll win the game on Sunday. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I think they'll win the game on Sunday, and that's a big game in the title race.
Just say what game it is, because I don't
Maybe
know.
we
when
need-
you're gonna
maybe-
post
maybe-
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Liverpool and it's
Maybe we
Liverpool
need to
and
watch
yeah.
out for
City.
that.
Yeah, we can.
Because
We can.
it's a huge
It's a huge game. Yeah,
That's it.
Oh,
it's a
where
tight.
is it happening?
It's a Sunday. A Sunday half
Who's
past
playing at
5.
home?
Man City are playing at home.
Yeah, they're playing at home. Let me check. Let me confirm.
Yeah, Man City are playing at home. Because the return fixture was in Anfield and they drew 2-2.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Why am I seeing Watford here? Can't afford to see Watford. Yeah, Man City are playing. At the empty hut.
They're playing at the empty. That's why I'm saying Liverpool is gonna win, dog.
Yeah, but I think City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and I think Spurs will edge it.
Yeah, I also.
I think Spurs will edge
These
it.
two United fans are saying Spurs because their team is languishing day in 7.
We are anti Arsenal.
Fuck Man United fans.
I'm just looking at how Lacazette versus Kane. Ah man.
Lacazette.
Fuck Harry Kane. Fuck you.
Kuliveski.
Kuleveski.
Fuck all of them.
Then there is
Arsenal is going to win that match.
There is Hobia,
Hobia, dog.
there is Romero, there is Dyer, there is.
I hope Son gets injured.
It's going to bury you before it gets injured.
I hope Son gets injured.
And then the bottom three, I think is the same. I think it's the same. Burnley are going,
Burnley.
Watford are going. Norwich, they don't know which way to go.
no way to go.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, but you can close it, Jay.
Yeah, it was
All
a
predictions.
You can close it. You can
Predictions for
predictions.
big one.
Yeah, let's predict the
The
big
big
one.
one this weekend. They're
Liverpool 2-0.
Don't go to the score. Don't go to the score because you know.
Nah, me, I'm confident with
Yeah.
Liverpool, guys.
That's what he said.
Jurgen Klopp masterclass.
Yeah.
Thiago masterclass.
Thiago
Jota.
Thiago will not. I'm sorry, boy, but Thiago, I don't think Thiago can influence such a big game.
Yeah.
They need
He's been on
fighters.
smoke this past game.
Yeah,
He's been on smoke.
But he's a champagne player. He's a luxury player.
He was.
And that game, you need
smoke.
fighters. Kuno,
Yeah.
I think
likes
if he
to
plays,
fight too much.
if he plays, please watch Thiago and watch Ikai Gundogan in that game.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That is competition, and they are the same.
Direct competition.
Liverpool are the only team that have a good record at the Etihad, so I'm very confident.
Oh yeah.
My prediction, I'm just gonna watch football. You know,
Yeah, don't watch it.
Manchester fans, we take our emotions out of this thing very quickly. We don't want to take it with our chest.
Just truly.
2-2 draw, okay.
Yeah, I think City will edge this one. Depending is going to end terrorism in the 70th minute case.
Rest. This man must rest. I don't know how are you fighting for Man City if you're a United fan?
No, because I'm with Kevin. I'm a fan of Liverpool. For
and
for a
also,
team,
man,
they're a big club, yes,
Yeah.
but they've only succeeded recently, and they just talk too much.
They talk like they have ox livers, they have chicken livers. So they must relax, man. I really, even Chelsea fans, these Chelsea fans who are coming up now.
And you know what frustrates me about Chelsea fans? Even this guy was like that yesterday. When they win, they are all talk. Like everyone.
When they lose,
yeah, champions of Europe.
it's quiet. You can
lose. Also,
you are like that.
am I like that too? I'm always talking about Chelsea.
No,
When an exception. I'm talking about Chelsea fans that are on social media.
It's like Real
when they
Madrid.
lose, they are non-existent.
It's like Real
They're not talking
Madrid.
about the game. They're not talking about shit.
It's like
When
Real
they win,
Madrid.
Everyone, hey, we are the champions of Europe.
It's like Real Madrid.
We're busy looking at them with the back eye until they are busy mending their hearts.
Close the show, close the curtain. Close the curtain show, boy. Let's close the show. Excellent, Danko.
Vada, thank you so much.
Keep it.
This man is gonna be next. He's gonna be here next week.
Thanks for having me, James.
I know.
Recruited another member in the pod.
Keep it going.
Thanks for the invite.
Keep it flowing.
Sure.
Like the water.
Like the water.
Danko.
Bunch of engineers in front of the car.
Bunch of engineers.